Welcome to the Anorak Show. Welcome to the Anorak Show. How you been, folks? Welcome back. I've missed this day. It's been so long since we've done an episode. It's been like 3 months. No, not really, right?
No.
It's been like 2 weeks, but it feels like 3 months, you know? I've been thirsty. Hey, welcome back. Today with me I have Shammy Lee and Ricky V, as usual.
With a double barrel.
That's how you do it?
Well, that's a single barrel. That's a double barrel.
You know what I learned the other day?
What's that?
Look at this. Texas. Yeah, son.
Yeah, I figured up what you put down.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Affirmation of the day. Somebody said it wasn't really an affirmation.
Yeah, it's not really an affirmation. That's left over from a previous.
It's just a paragraph that they want me to read here.
Yeah, so that's I'll read that.
Go ahead.
Let me read that because I was just like, to find some cool things to talk about whiskey, and I don't know, it was like six. I don't know, they had like 6 or 7. Anyway, look it up, flaviar.com. This guy named Tom Bentley was the publisher of this post. Anyway, he had a bunch of different things, and so I just grabbed a couple of. We'll go through them as this podcast goes along. But anyway, this is pretty interesting for those folks that like to drink whiskey. Whiskey drinkers smell better than other drinkers. I don't know if he means like we smell better or if we smell better. But anyway, those combinations, all right, those combinations of spice, vanilla, maple, leather, caramel, the world turns its nose to whiskey drinkers. Yeah, fuck them. And that
All
nose,
the whiskey drinkers?
And that nose smiles. And when we say they smell better than other drinkers, we mean it both ways. There you go. Question answered. The whiskey drinker has a sharp, appreciative nose for all things whiskey, and that the whiskey drinking confers upon the drinker a pleasing all-around aroma. Tom Bentley. Again, Flaviar.com. I thought it was pretty interesting. I got some more. I got at least one more thing we'll read on that Tom talked about.
TB12. Tom Bentley.
Oh, TB.
I'm boy TB. They're murdering him right now.
Yeah, well, he's murdering himself, you know.
Yeah, he did some ballsy comments.
You know, God bless him. I hope he fills out all the necessary annual forms and completes all the necessary annual training to make his deployments and underways.
The cyber awareness.
Cyber awareness. Oh my God. Get your NFAS updated now. And always. So what do you got a question for us?
Actually, I do. If you could destroy or eliminate a food so nobody else can eat it, what would it be?
Food substance. So
it shouldn't be hard. It's just something you hate, I guess.
I mean, something. So there's a lot of things that I didn't like as a kid that I would eat, and no, I didn't like them. And then as I got older, I actually found that I enjoyed them. Well, the one thing, and maybe I never had them right. Y'all send your comments and your recipes, but black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas.
Yeah, black-eyed peas. They just always taste burnt to me. But I've probably only ever had.
It's probably the chef that you're eating it from. No,
it's probably been out of a can. But anyway, hate black-eyed peas. So if you're a fan, sorry.
I'm gonna have to say everybody probably knows this about me, but I would say olives. Olives are gross, and they should be eliminated from the face of the earth. And I consider them poison, and they're trash.
Wow.
That's all I have to say.
I love olives.
Olives are disgusting.
How do you feel about black-eyed peas?
I'd smash any kind of peas.
But how do you feel about black-eyed peas? The food,
indifferent.
The food, not the group.
The group, I like the group. And the food, I ate it. I've had it. It's not bad.
Okay. All right. Well. So let's get into it, man. What do we got here today?
I feel like we got Mr. Henry Mckenna.
Yeah.
10-year. Underage. 10-year. Bottled-in Bond. I like how we said that at the same time. It's kind of cool.
Synchronicity. Yeah, this is a good one. So, doing a little research as I always do beforehand on these, and was looking up a little something about the distillery. So, originally produced out of Bardstown, and I think around 1999 they moved the distillery to Louisville. So the distillery being Heaven's Hill, for those who didn't know, that's who makes the Mckenna. Also the makers of
Heaven Hill.
And
wait.
You know this.
Yeah.
One of the best bourbons, bang for your buck.
Damn. Nah, I'm going to take too much time. Go ahead.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it earlier. I got the toasted barrel.
Oh, Elijah Craig.
There you go. So yeah, they produce a lot of good whiskeys. So anyway, originally out of Bardstown, in '99 they moved to Louisville at the Heaven Hill Bernheim Distillery. It's the world's largest independent family-owned bourbon distillery, producing about 1,300 barrels a day. So that's quite a bit of output.
Yes,
I guess they had a fire in '96 that did a lot of damage and whatnot, and I think for a while they stopped producing. But anyway, yeah. So if you're in,
they're back on track.
If you're in Louisville, head on over to the Bernheim Distillery and down in Louisville and check them out. Largest, I didn't know that, largest independent family-owned bourbon distillery. So pretty cool.
You had this before?
I have, but as we know, single barrels, tend to be they can be wildly different. Yeah, I was reading a review earlier, and somebody was talking about how they were so excited to crack it open and try it, and then they just said it was straight trash.
Ooh,
yeah.
That was just online, or you were just on a specific bourbon website?
Yeah, it was a bourbon review website. Of course, that one was he said that one was barreled in 2004. So this was barreled in 2012. So y'all can do the math on that. So obviously this came of age this year. 2212.
Oh yeah, just made it.
Or I'm sorry, 2222 is when it would have came of age.
Yeah, 22 February 2nd, right?
Yeah, Feb 2nd.
There you go.
So the bottle he was referring to was single barrel from bottled in 2004. So hopefully they've gotten better on this one. We'll see.
Well, without further ado,
yeah, you want to talk a little bit about single barrel?
Henry Mckenna Single Barrel, named for Henry Mckenna, an Irish immigrant who adapted his family's whiskey recipe to work with the grains he found in Kentucky. Henry Mckenna is one of the longest aged bottled-in bond whiskeys available today, resting in the barrel through 40 Kentucky seasons. By 40, I mean 40. Critics agree that this is a perfectly balanced bourbon. Aged 10 years. Ooh, high corn. 75% corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on that fence. 13% rye.
Yeah.
And 12% malted barley. MSRP $30.
Yeah, that's probably. I don't know. I don't know what the MSRP is. I'm sure it's a little bit more than 30.
No, I just told you it's $30.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that that's one of the sources that I found was that it was $30 MSRP. I think it's probably more than that, but I know that secondary market, which is about the only place most people. Well, I'd say most people, but
bringing up like 70.
Probably, yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
It's gonna be a lot more, but yeah. I mean, if you can,
everybody's got to make some money,
Exactly.
I guess.
Exactly.
What you drinking over there? Topo Chicos? Your favorite Mexican mineral water?
Yeah, some Topo Chicos.
They're not easy to find, my friends.
I'm also sipping on this Jack Daniel's.
Jack Daniel's single barrel proof hero selection.
That is really good. We should reserve a future date to do that bottle some justice.
We have a heavy contender for the single barrel proof, right? We're gonna put it against the one and only
Stag Junior.
Stag Junior.
Or as they're calling it these days, Stag.
Stag. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to have a junior bottle still, right?
Yeah, I
got rid of the junior, right?
Yeah, I think batch 6 was the last bottle that was junior. I don't know what year that was, but there's a lot of speculation about the stag and what happened with the junior and why they went to just stag.
Well, I just had it in your house and it was delicious.
Yeah, it's a damn fine.
It's very smooth for the proof.
Damn fine juice.
All right, so shall we imbibe?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to it. So somebody said that I should have waited to rip the tag off before when we got started. I ripped it off anyway. Here's proof. There's the tag.
You don't follow orders.
I don't. Oh, that's
wait.
a nice cork pop. Oh, you want me to release
Yeah,
the
cork
genie and
pop.
then put the genie back? All right, here you go. It's good cork pop.
Not a lot of bass, but it had like a zing to
It's got
it.
a bit of an echo to it.
There go. All righty. Sitting at 100 proof.
Weighing in.
Typical of Bottled-in Bond spirits.
Yeah, 100 proof, 50% alcohol. Interesting though that their claim is one of the longest aged bibs out there.
What a flex.
So, what do we?
Color. Let's see.
It's age appropriate.
The color?
Yeah, it's fairly dark.
Yeah, it is on the darker side.
It's a light to medium amber.
Darker amber, yeah. I wouldn't say it's a light amber. Right?
Yeah.
You're right. Like,
It's definitely a notch up from a light.
hey, you know that I saw this dude
It's got some legs for sure.
I saw this dude on YouTube that with a Glencairn, he does a whiskey roll. Have you seen it?
No.
It's stupid, but he puts the glass on the table and he rolls it.
Oh, with the with a
Yeah, like
little
that.
bit in there. Yeah, but I think there's too much in there to. Yeah, we'll take care of that here in just a little bit. We'll see if we
But
can
that's
do a
what he
little
does.
whiskey roll.
Instead of doing the whole swish swish,
Yeah,
he just goes
he rolls it,
and then,
yeah.
and then kind of like I don't know. I guess that's its style.
Yeah, good on him.
I like the
See
color.
what we got on the smell. Nice.
It smells good, but you know that I smell like a tree. I might be tripping. Like a branch.
Yeah, it's got more of a maybe
earthy.
more of like a piney than an oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was thinking.
I think it just needs to breathe a little bit. I mean, we haven't let this sucker breathe.
Let him breathe.
Yeah.
Mouth is watering. Can't just.
Well, I feel like something's missing here today. I feel like we're imbalanced.
I feel like we're missing the stash.
The stash is
The stash
we're
of
missing.
death.
Yeah, Jordan Lee.
Or as my buddies back home would say, the guy with the paintbrush.
Yeah, the paintbrush. Yeah, so some of you may have noticed. You might have noticed we're down a body today. Well, old Jordan Lee had some other commitments he had to take care of today. So
He's also got to defend America tomorrow.
and yeah.
He has
So-
to stand the duty.
So yeah, it's a little weird. You get used to having that trio, and I feel like I'm off my game a little bit. So if I'm off my game, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. But this has got a real good smell, and I know folks are like, "Man, get to it."
I think he likes it really good. Jordan,
Yeah, he's a fan of.
he's a
Mckenna.
fan of the Mckenna.
Yeah, I'm
Like I said.
definitely getting that oaky.
Piney, fresh, earthy. I'm not getting the usual caramel,
Yeah,
vanilla.
It's definitely
more of
there's definitely some sort of a mint, peppermint, some kind of a mintiness to it. But it's weird too. We probably should have popped the cork on these unopened bottles like this and let them air out a little bit,
at the high
because I
rye.
think there's something to that, letting them open up a little bit when they get that aeration on them.
The high rye.
It's a slightly high rye, yeah. So yeah, I'm
Slightly high
not.
rye.
I mean, it's.
Fence riding son of a bitch.
I feel like I'm a little out of practice. The nose isn't doing what it should normally be doing. But
Your nose it's not calibrated?
it's not. It might be slightly out of cal.
Damn. All right. Well,
What do you want to get to it? You got a toast?
yeah. Here's to our friend Jordan. May he come back in one piece.
In one piece, yeah. Jordan Lee, missing you. That's nice.
It is good.
It's it's almost like my first impression on it was some sort of grass, which sounds
Right?
weird.
That's what I was saying. It's like a branch right off the bat.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I mean, you don't normally think grass. So I'm probably not pulling up the right word, right adjective to describe it, but it'll come to me as it normally does. Yeah, it's definitely got some spice to
I
it.
like it because it's got that punch that I like.
Yeah,
It's got that, that
100 proof's coming through.
Yeah. Some of those whiskeys, you try them and then like it takes a minute. It's like, and most of them are, not most of them, a lot of them are watery and you just, not motivated. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
But this is like, it's got that substance to get you going,
And the other thing too is when you're doing these tastes like this, you gotta, of course, give it a smell, try and see what you can pull out of it, and then get a little taste, But then you got to go right back to the process, and as you do that, you start picking up more and more. Definitely a little bit of vanilla in the far
get it.
background. It's way deep, I think.
Yeah, it's out there. I don't honestly get it.
Like a light butterscotch. I don't know. I mean, butterscotch and caramel are kind of the same thing, but
Yeah.
I've heard butterscotch is a poor man's caramel.
Where did you hear that? Honestly?
Somewhere. Yeah, because it's basically the same thing.
I mean, I like both. But yeah, I like
butterscotch and caramel are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the difference between the two. I mean, I know what caramel is. I know how caramel's made. It's just burnt sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar, I think burnt sugar
is butter.
And that's not butter. I think
I can't believe it's not butter.
I think it's an artificial thing.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Put it in the comments, folks. Let us know. If you know the answer,
All three of you.
if you know the first one to comment with the correct answer, you're going to win something. I don't know what,
It's gonna
but
be
you're going to win
surprise.
something. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know that this is almost hitting me like a weeded, but I know there's not any weed in it, so
I'm not gonna say
I don't
that.
know where
No
it's
we
coming
did at
from.
all. Like when I don't know why my tongue is so prone to get those weeded notes. Anytime I taste of whiskey like that, I right off the bat say this is weeded or cereally or whatever. It's just one of the flavors that I get right off the bat. With this, I don't get that at all. I get
Yeah.
more.
I feel like it's definitely on the back end. So,
Do you have a long, medium, or extra long
the finish.
finish?
I feel like I don't really know how to determine. I would say it's a medium finish. I mean,
Well,
I don't know if there's a
from what
metric.
I've been looking at,
I don't know if there's a metric.
there is. Well,
Okay.
not officially, but this guy that I watch his videos, only a few of them. His name is Fred Minnick, and he's like a bourbon competitor, whatever. He has this metric, and I'm gonna be slightly off here because I watched this video long ago, but it was like 0 to 10 seconds, short finish, 10 to 20, 10 to 20 long or medium to long, and then
Wow.
like
Okay.
anything 30 and above, it's like extra long finish. Yeah,
It seemed like a
like kind of high.
high metric. Yeah.
Yeah, but-
I feel like you'd probably half that, but just based on some of the stuff that I've
No, because
put down
when
this
you
mouth.
swallow it, right now, I'm still getting, it's just.
Oh yeah, it's how long is
maybe we're not as trained
lingers.
as him, because he just like drinks bourbon every day. And
maybe
competes.
I don't feel like I can wait 30 seconds before I get another swig. Cheers, folks.
Wow. Okay. You don't know how many times I heard that, the count, and all the things I watched.
The count.
The count.
The count.
All right, so you want to go to the facts?
Well, so from the Heaven Hill website, the tasting notes, so they classified color as warm golden amber. Nice. They got to throw warm in there, of course.
Wait, we kind of got that because we said it was like a, darker caramel. No? What did we say?
We said light to medium amber.
Okay.
So
Right.
somewhere in there.
Warm golden
Yeah.
amber. Yeah.
Aroma, vanilla, caramel, oak, and light herbaceous note.
That's what I was getting. See? That's the one. And I didn't read this. Swear.
Herbaceous. Yeah. On the taste, smooth oak, sharp spices, honey, and sweetness.
Okay, I can see the sharp spices. That's what I was confused. Like light herbaceous, sharp spices.
Yeah.
I don't get the sweetness, honestly. And I can.
That's definitely on the taste. Yeah, there's a little sweetness on there. I get that.
I can actually agree with the next line.
Okay.
Long. I think the finish is long, and I like it. I really like it. I like that when you are done with it, you swallow it, you still get that. You still got flavors going on.
Yeah.
After a while, some things are just like they come and
they're gone.
But this is like it stays.
Yeah.
Reminding you, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, I agree. So they say long, sweet, and spicy.
I agree with spicy.
Yeah, I
You
would
don't
say
get that spiciness?
I would say for me it's a long, medium, long, medium to long, medium long, medium to long. How many times?
Love you a long time.
Medium, love you a long time. Oh boy. So I don't know. That's
You need more so you can assess and rate. Give me an overall impression.
no, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I think profile wise, I mean, it takes me back a little bit to the Elmer tea. Though Elmer,
I would say
well, it's like some of the profile is very similar. But the Elmer has a lot more going on. I might have to do it again, but it's pretty close. I mean, because
I'm gonna have to disagree totally with that.
Okay.
Because I feel like the Elmer was way smoother and not spicy at all. This has a spiciness to it.
Yeah. Well, you probably drank more of it than I did, but
Definitely.
I mean, I don't know. There's just, I'm not saying that it's the same whiskey, but just recalling from my experience, I mean, I rank them pretty close. Elmer was definitely heads and tails above, but I mean, they're both.
I mean,
they're both single barrels.
yeah.
And Elmer was actually proofed a little bit.
No, Elmer was a 90, I'm pretty sure.
Right, lower.
Yeah.
Proofed lower.
90, yeah. They're both Kentucky straights. I really like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Elmer was super smooth.
So
This has got that kick that you need to start the day. You know,
well, that's
Take
kind
a
of my
shot at
overall
9 a.m.,
impression.
Take a
is-
shot at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
You guys don't do that? Am I the only one here that does it?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
That's kind of my overall impression, though. I mean, is it? You know, I'd love to put it up against Elmer T and see where it stacks. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, Elmer, like
Good
I'm not.
luck.
Elmer is a high bar for
Good
sure.
luck finding it.
So, I would give this.
Oh, you're about to rate it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
go
thought
ahead.
that's what we were doing.
By all means. Shut up.
I don't know. It's so hard. I'm gonna say 3.5.
You know, I was thinking just that. Yes, I agree. 3.5.
All right.
That's the number I had in my mind.
Where's the giddy up?
Once I
button?
took Giddy Up's right here.
Giddy up.
Oh, you want to go ahead again?
Giddy up.
Yeah, that's the number I had in mind. In the beginning, when I tasted it, I was like, kind of skeptical, but then the finish hit me, and I was a fan.
Yeah, I mean,
I am a fan.
the longer it sits on my palate, and the longer it sits and opens up a little bit. I mean, it's
definitely a must cop. You go to the store, you see it. Well, it depends on the price, obviously, but if you can get it, you can get it.
Well, let's be clear. This is a bottled or a barreled on 2212. So, so I'm a 3.5. You're
3.5.
3.5. Yeah. So, folks,
really like it.
Folks that are tuning in, really appreciate it. Hey, if you get a chance to taste this bottle or any of the other shows that you've seen us do, go to that show and let us know how you rated it, what your comments were, what you thought. Try and wow us with your flavor profile, what kind of a palate you got.
Yeah, I agree. If you're new to our content, we have 12 episodes out. Go swing by all those episodes. Find a bottle that you haven't had. If you can get that bottle, get it. Try it. Post in the comments. Tell us, hey, y'all are effed up. This is trash.
Yeah. And we've got some.
You might want to get into a debate with us about Jesse James. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's
I have it right here. If you want to argue with me,
we
can do a round 2.
Oh, we saw a bottle of.
But it was different.
Yeah, Jordan sent you that picture, right? Yeah, we went whiskey shopping.
It was like
5 points.
It was something else.
Yeah, it was a weird.
It was like a darker. I have the white label one. That was like a dark one. I don't know. They have a bunch. They have like 5 of them.
Yeah.
I just not interested up to the first one. But
yeah,
I
can't remember. It was like Jesse James Spice or Jesse James Always Nice. I don't know.
But I like how you're so polite to the people on the forums, and then when we did the podcast, you're like, I wouldn't even wash my tires with. And then the forum's like, honestly, it's not my kind of bourbon.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you gotta keep it low. Look, if that was somebody I knew, I would have slammed their dick in the door. Because that stuff was not good. This on the other hand,
that's good stuff. I really like it.
And who knows?
It's a must buy. It's a must buy. Must keep on the shelf.
Yeah, the release after this or before this might not be as good. I don't know.
Is there any other Henry Mckenna? Like, is there a 20? Okay, but it starts to get up there, huh?
Yeah, I think they've got a couple of that spice. It always hits my sinuses. It's like it's
funny how it took like
chocolate. Sometimes I'll eat chocolate and it goes up and it funnels like into my sinus and
Jesus, that's weird.
It's like an allergic thing or something. Like I just got to sneeze.
You got Tourette's?
No. It's I mean, you can ask my wife about it.
We have to record that
chocolate
for the
like dark
soundboard.
chocolate. If I'm eating like some kind of chocolate, especially dark chocolate, and it just hits me right here. And
you know what it might be? The caffeine content. Do you drink a lot of coffee?
This just did it as well. It's not caffeine.
No,
it's not a caffeine thing.
Damn.
No.
Cocoa. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a one last?
Are we there? Well,
yeah.
So
I mean,
okay.
I don't care where we are.
So I alluded to that. I should have wrote all these things down, but y'all go to the Flaviar website and see if you can find the stuff that Tom Bentley wrote. But why don't you go ahead and read that next one, if you would, sir? And I'll give you a purr.
Well, thank you, young sir.
You're welcome.
It's inarguable. The whiskey drinker is a person of substance. I said substance earlier. This is awesome. Of style, of life affirmation. Good looking, too. I agree. After all, scientists have suggested that drinking makes you more attractive, and it makes you healthier. And what better alcohol than whiskey? You can't argue with science now, can you? I need to meet this guy. Is he alive?
Don't be a science denier.
No, never. Science is science.
Whiskey,
science is God.
Whiskey will make you prettier.
Yep. And also the chick at the bar at 4 a.m. too. It'll make her prettier. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
I don't know. This guy's some sort of a writer, author, jack of all trades.
Is he alive? Because when I heard
yeah.
Tom Bentley, I
Yeah.
feel like you're talking about somebody from the 1800s.
Yeah, no, that was published. I don't know, probably a couple of years ago or something on the. But anyway, it's on the. We'll look it up when we get offline.
Well, Tommy, I
to try
hope
and
you
find
see this one day and
Flaviar.
we can talk. We can sit and smash something, and you can give me more quotes because they're awesome, man.
Yeah, it's. I think you got to read them all in a.
Oh, he has
Kind
like
of
a
like-
book of quotes.
No, but it's on the Flaviar site. There's like 6 or 7 of these things that he's talking about whiskey. Because I was looking up like witty whiskey quotes or something to that effect, and found myself
feel
on the
witty.
Flaviar website, and I was like, all right, I'm running with it. So, I wish I could have.
Speaking of Flaviar,
Kept it
I
as my
have
own,
a
but-
Flaviar tube, if you may, that has 3 unidentified whiskeys sitting on that shelf. We can do an episode on that later on. Not today, obviously, but
Okay.
some other day we can. I've had it for a while, and it's meant for a blind tasting, just like our last episode, and we can do that. That's what Flaviar does. They do a lot of blind tasting.
Yeah, they send you those sample bottles, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I signed up for
And
it.
I'm pretty sure that tube came with the Long Branch bottle, which was not bad. It's
Oh, yeah.
good whiskey.
I've got the Long Branch at the house.
Matthew McConaughey.
Haven't opened it up yet.
All right.
All right. My
It's a Wild Turkey product.
yes, it is. My daughter and son-in-law sent it to me for my birthday.
Long Branch?
Long Branch.
They must
Yeah.
not like you then. You would think they would send an LRT Lee
Well,
or a...
okay, hold on. They
They tried.
no, because last year, you know what they sent me? Elijah Craig single barrel proof.
There
Holla
we go.
at ya, boy.
There we go.
Yeah, that was good stuff. So, yeah, hey, look, if we've been off this episode, I apologize. It's it's there's
just drunk.
a little imbalance. It just feels different,
It's been a while since we've done a 2
just a 2-on-2.
because we started our undisclosed episodes that are not out. By the way, we have director's cut stuff. Oh yeah, we have I have them. I have like 4 of them.
Yeah, we did release the first one.
Yes,
The
but
JD.
after that we did a few. and
Yeah, we did a
They
couple.
were never released,
Yeah,
and I'm saving them for later.
yeah, we got to
You know
get
what I'm saying?
them. We got to get them. But that was rough.
Well, we got
Really?
used to like in a 3-person tasting. Everybody else, the more the people, the more they can fill gaps. When there's a silence, the other person, bah.
Right. Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's true. I mean, it's just more people to feed off of. But
Yeah.
at some point it gets like 3 is a good number.
More than 3 is kind of pushing. it.
Yeah,
we tried 4.
We did. We had 4, and we had old what's his name?
bourbon.
Give me the bourbon. The bourbon.
Bourbon.
Which was good. I mean, he was a welcome addition and great.
We had old
Chris.
heavy hands.
Heavy hands. Yeah, but he just sat over there and looked pretty with his ZZ Top beard. Every girl crazy about a top this man.
He barely talked.
Yeah.
That dude.
No, he was talking a lot of shit.
Yeah,
That was fun because I was talking a lot of shit.
he's something else. That dude,
Old Sully.
Grandpa Sully.
So anyway, what's next? We got hopefully the one that we're gonna release after this is gonna be a pretty special one night coming up, which hopefully we're gonna record here soon.
You mean the
And-
one we're recording tomorrow?
Well, hopefully, yeah. With doing the Rittenhouse, and we're gonna have a special guest.
Yeah.
So
DJ.
hopefully that one goes down as we expect it to, and
it's gonna go-
looking forward to that.
It's gonna go well.
Yeah. So we got to figure out how we're gonna loop him in on the Zoom.
We'll do that after this.
Yeah. But
Well, I ain't got no final comments. I like it.
Yeah, I don't either. This is wow. This was actually above my expectations. So
How much you pay for that one?
I don't remember.
Oh Jesus!
Too much,
Too much?
probably.
That's fine.
I think it was probably around 70 or so. It was a little bit more. I got it at Ocean Way, so they got decent prices.
Okay.
Usually around secondary market.
Hey, real quick, I know it's been a while since I've done this, but H&R's got some good products, my
Oh.
friends. And this is their flight kit. If you think you can't take alcohol with you to another country, think again. Because look at this thing. Let me show you. It's got 4 bottles.
Yeah, let me see one of those.
Grab it.
Yeah, let me see one while you're talking.
So, just under TSA regulation, 3 ounces. And let me tell you, I fly a lot. They changed them motherfuckers. They changed 3.4, 3, but this is just below 3. You're perfect. You can fly with it. You pick your 4 favorite bourbons. It's not a whole bottle, of course, but you're not an alcoholic. You don't need that much. You just need a sip. For when you go somewhere else, you just have a little bit of it, like I did.
Does it come out of these sleeves?
No, I wouldn't do that, but I guess
I'm not
you can.
going to, but I think it does.
I mean, you could.
I think it does.
You can take it out. But
Fits like a glove.
Yeah. So I took 4 samples of my favorite whiskeys to my friends in Puerto Rico, and I still had leftovers. And it's got this little pen. You just write whatever you poured in there.
Oh, yeah, you can-
Jesse
so you can
James,
write on
taking
the
it
glass,
to Puerto Rico.
right? Right on the
Yeah.
glass with the marker, yeah.
Yeah, great marker. And it's really, really nice, really convenient.
Well-
People at the TSA were furious about this. They were like, huh. They opened it, and you know what they said? You know they must be expensive if they come in a travel case like this. I said, They were not expensive. It was like Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
Actually, I had El Martili in there, but whatever.
Whoa.
H&R, check them out. We're going to put the link here. Guys,
Yeah, you
stay
should.
tuned for more.
Because let me tell you, not only are these very cool,
Yeah.
but very high quality. And
Yeah.
the drinking glasses, the whiskey glasses that I've only got 2. I'd like to get more and have them for the show. Those are probably the best.
It don't spill.
Those are the best. I
You can
like
take
them.
it on the plane.
Like them better than the
Say that.
Glencairns. It's somewhere between a Glencairn and the neat glasses. You know, the fish bowls that we've had out here before.
Yeah.
But
Them spittoons.
but the glass, it's really solid, just well made, built stuff.
Yeah, it's
Loved
awesome how you can
Agent
tell when
Or.
something's good. You hold in your hand, you're like, this is well made.
Was it I think it was the first show we did, the Jack Daniels. We talked about the aged Or. Well, we tried to.
Oh, and you
And we
said
were like,
alpha.
what kind of glasses are these? And I'm like, I don't know. I think
These
it's
are-
Alpha Omega.
These are some alpha and omegas, and I was, nice glasses. It straight up say H and R.
No, it just said AO.
It didn't?
It didn't say aged. No. I was looking up. But I got those
Couldn't
off
read, man.
I got those off the Bespoke Post.
Oh,
As
yeah,
part of,
Bespoke.
Esquire
I've had them in my mind,
thing, so.
Bespoke, because I want one of them axes they have, them throwing axes.
They got all kinds of cool shit.
I'm a fan of
Yeah.
metals and engines,
Yeah.
whatever.
All right, what else you got?
I ain't got nothing else. I got our sign off, and please stay tuned, guys, because there's a lot of content coming. We're growing,
Yeah,
trying to get bottles for y'all, and
Hey, like this episode,
Doing what we
subscribe, hit the bell, get notifications. You know when the shows drop.
every Sunday we're trying to release every Sunday. I know sometimes we release Thursday, Wednesday, but those are shorter. Those
Yeah.
are like cocktail. Those are like the spin-offs.
Yeah, the cocktail episodes.
But the main episodes release on Sundays, just like House of the Dragon. We're that important. Get it? That's how we do it. Every Sunday, stay tuned.
House of Dragons.
House of the Sex, is what I call it.
We only cost like a
Zero.
mere quarter of that to produce. A fraction.
Although you'd be a dragon.
I'd be a dragon for sure.
All right, well, let's sign off.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
All right, go ahead. You want to do it?
Some ships are wooden ships, but those ships may sink. The best ships are friendships, and to those ships we drink.
Huzzah!
We in sync today.
Yeah,
I like it.
like NSYNC. Backstreet. Oh, that's Back Boys.
Oh, there we go.
Backstreet Boys. I don't know who was NSYNC do.
And sync was
Everybody
JT.
rock your body
My man
now.
JT.
Oh, what song did he sing? What was that song?
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. Oh, J Tim.
I can't stop the feeling.
No, not that one. That's
Yeah,
not my, that's
that
not
one's
my J-
good.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. I'm bringing sexy back.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
That's the only part.
That song reminds me of Heartline, Benjamin Heartline, because every time they go, I'm bringing sexy back, and somebody in the background, which is JT, he says, yeah. So it reminds me of Heartline so bad. I have to. And then they go, yeah. Hey, folks, stay tuned.
We out.
Huzzah.
Anorak Show. Anorak Show.